Today we're taking the task of putting the double harmonic major scale to work. Of course, it works wonders in soundtracks and it's a very mysterious sounding scale, but can we put it to use in our everyday life as musicians? Hey folks, I'm Trovão Rocha and today we're going to talk about the double harmonic major scale. The first time I came across this scale was probably the same as many of you, by a Rick Beato video on it. But I'll be honest, I didn't pay much attention because he went on and on about how it sounds good in soundtracks and it's a very mysterious sounding scale, and it is. But I couldn't see how that weird scale could apply to my everyday life. And I think that's the case in many materials out there, that we see people talking about these crazy sounds, but leaves us hanging on how to apply that in our lives, you know? So I'm going to show you all the modes of the double harmonic major scale, how they sound, and how we could apply them in a musical context. Now I'm going to play you all the modes of the double harmonic major scale and stick around to the end so I can show you how to apply it in different contexts. I'm going to play all the modes in C so we can hear the difference between them. I'm going to make this C drone first. And now we go with the modes. The first mode is the double harmonic major scale. So in C it sounds like this. Now I'm going to play the second mode, so it would be a B double harmonic major scale, but starting with the second mode, which is the C. So I'm calling the second mode a Lydian sharp 5 sharp 6, and the first mode I didn't tell you, right? So the first mode it's a Ionic flat 9 flat 6. So the second mode, it's the Lydian sharp 9 sharp 6. It's a big name, right? But it works. Alright, now let's go to the third mode. The third mode, it's amazing, really amazing. I really encourage you, if you're not going to study anything, not practice any of these modes, practice this one. It's the third mode of the double harmonic major scale, and it's almost like a pentatonic scale, but with the 7 notes, so it's a heptatonic scale, and it's like an altered heptatonic scale. That's what I'm calling it, at least. It's super Phrygian diminished seven, so if you want to get like really criterious over it, but I don't think that's worth it. So I'm calling this strange name because it sounds like a pentatonic scale. Let me show you. Because it has the root, right? The third, the fifth, and the sixth. But it also has the flat 9 and the sharp 9 and the flat 6. So it sounds like this. So it's kind of like a pentatonic, but really hip. That's what I was using in that blues video I just showed you. So okay, moving on. The fourth mode of the double harmonic major scale is the like it has like a lot of literature behind it, right? But it doesn't. So I'm calling it the harmonic minor sharp 11. So it's just like an harmonic minor scale. So but has the sharp 11. Sorry. Thanks, neighbor. Right, now let's go to the fifth mode of the double harmonic major scale. This one is Mixolydian flat 9 flat 5. It's a very hip sounding. I love this one for like this kind of chord that I was talking about before. The sus flat 9. It works great. It works great also for a dominant flat 9. So in C, it sounds like this. It would be. go to the sixth mode. It's the Ionic sharp 5 sharp 9. And I love this mode for playing like major chords that are preceded by a minor to 5, like Night and Day, for example. But I'll play the context after. So it's C, Ionic, sharp 9, sharp 5. I love this scale because it sounds like everything's right, but suddenly it's not. And the last mode, but not least, it's the... I actually don't know how to call this one, but it's kind of a Locrian add 9 diminished 7. So it creates a diminished chord, but it doesn't have a third. It's a weird mode, but it sounds like this. That's it. We reached the end of the modes. So these are the 7 modes of the Double Harmonic Major Scale. I also worked on every chord and extension that this scale provides, and the triads that we can come up with these notes, but it will be too long of a video. So if you guys are into it, we can go over the Modern Jazz Institute and talk about it. But for now, let's work on some context to play this scale, right? As I said before, I'm going to use the song Night and Day because I think many of you might know this song. So the song begins with this minor to 5 to a major chord. So I'll play it in C. So it's a... Let me change my effects. Now we're talking. And that's why I chose this song specifically, because it has this chromatic passage that also happens in the double harmonic major scale. So I start trying to figure which double harmonic scale would have this exact chromatic passage. So this one would be the E double harmonic major scale. So this C would be the 6th mode of this scale. So that one, the Ionic sharp 9 sharp 5. So Ionic, right? let's try to play it. I'll play the 2/5, and when I land in the C, I'll play this scale. So, like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2. So the battery from my camera just died, and I'm going to shoot the rest of this video in my iPad that has a much worse camera quality. But that's what we have for today. Bear with me. And I try to keep it short, and I can't angle it the same way the frame. So let's go. The next example that I'm going to show you is from the 5th mode of the Double Harmonic Major Scale, also on the song Night and Day. The 5th mode, it's going to be that Mixolydian flat 9, flat 5. So now with the Night and Day chords, the 2/5, and then during the 5, I'm going to play this 1, 2, 3, 4. We did it! These are 3 different examples of how we can make the Double Harmonic Major Scale work in our daily life as musicians. For everyone that stuck around to the end of the video, thank you so much. I really appreciate you and appreciate you spending your most precious time with me. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did making this video. And if you like what you're seeing, consider joining my Patreon. There's a bunch of exclusive material that I put on there where I go in lengths over these topics and many others. And I hope to see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I see you all in the chat.